Niger has been hit by deadly floods since the beginning of June, which have claimed the lives of 57 people and affected more than 130,000. According to government figures, the rains have destroyed over 12,000 houses, killed more than 850 cattle, and engulfed more than 2,000 hectares, nearly 5,000 acres of crops. The hardest hit regions are southeast Maradi and south-central Zinder. It's not the first time the country is facing this kind of extreme weather. Last year, 56 people died in flooding, which affected over 200,000 people in total.
Flood victims have taken refuge on the high grounds of Niamey, a vacant lot usually close to the public. The thousands of households have received tents set up by the UN agencies and the Red Cross. But access to this site is provided by schools that have been used as a safety zone for disasters. The weather forecasts further heavy rainfall until mid-October. What measures are being taken by the authorities to cope? We have the governor of Niamey online.
We now speak to Isaka Hassan Karanta, the governor of the capital Niamey, to find out how the government is addressing this issue and what the situation looks like now. Thank you very much for accepting to speak to us, Mr. Governor. So according to a latest government report, there are now 57 deaths and more than 132,528 people affected by the floods in the country. What is the exact situation in Niamey at the moment?
The situation in Niamey is the result of a local flood caused by heavy rainfall in Burkina Faso and the tributaries of Niger. The Gorol and Sirba rivers have a lot of water which overflowed the riverbed, and the river's coast has risen to 638 centimeters, and a dam broke at the hydro-agricultural facilities in Saguya. And that's what caused neighborhood flooding. There are no reports of loss of human life, no injuries, but there are many collapsed houses, many rice fields and gardens buried by water. So far, we have counted 902 affected households, or a population of 7,314 people.
Nous avons dénombré 902 ménages sinistrés, soit une population de 7 314 personnes.
Monsieur le gouverneur, Governor, are the 7,314 people affected in the capital being cared for?
Déjà, selon vos recherches, selon vos résultats, plus de 7 000 familles sont sinistrées. Qu'est-ce qui est prévu pour ces familles?
It is the government that has taken care of all the victims. Those of Kirkusel were welcomed to a temporary site that is equipped with tents and distribution of free food and non-food items, including blankets, mosquito nets, mats, and lamps. But it must be noted that some of the victims have been directly relocated by relatives and friends. Despite this relocation, the government's support was intended to help them live with at least millet, rice, and also other foods, and also the blankets, mosquito nets, and mats. So that's what has been done for the disaster victims so far.
L'appui du gouvernement leur a été destiné en vivres, c'est-à-dire du mil, du riz, et également les non-vivres que constituent les couvertures, les moustiquaires et les nattes. Donc voilà pour l'instant ce qui a été fait à l'endroit des sinistrés.
And flooding comes with other challenges, the drainage of all kinds of waste, for example. But have measures been taken to prevent any kind of epidemic like malaria?
For the moment, all the health teams are working and are in a state of standby. The disease that we can suspect or fear is mainly cholera. However, we have drawn the attention of the people not to drink the river water or its tributaries. The state has provided drinking water from certain boreholes and, of course, running water from the water towers of Niamey. So these are the practical steps we have been able to take so that people can avoid some diseases. As for malaria, which could also threaten the people, I told you earlier that treated mosquito nets have been distributed free of charge. So we believe we can eliminate any risk of any disease from the water.
Par conséquent, nous pensons éliminer tout risque, je dis bien, de maladies provenant des eaux.